the head scratching done, we're able to move on to the first cabinet on our peninsula on the 4-drawer base. Before we installed this cabinet, we took some 2-by material and using a powder actuated nailer, we nailed that into the concrete floor. So this way when we set our base, we're able to screw through the cabinet into that 2-by material just to make this cabinet a lot more solid. Next to this one again is custom building cabinet. Two wall cabinets, one for a microwave, the other one for additional storage. Of course, wall cabinets don't have the toe kick, so what we've done is rip down some 2-by material, the same height as the toe kick. And once we get these babies installed to the wall, then we'll just add some toe kick material down here. You'll never know that they weren't a base cabinet. I'll take this final cabinet, cross it up, clamp it together, screw it in, and move this how you want this fella. Okay? Okay, so now we go ahead. So these 2 cabinets next to our first cabinet, we'll slide it right up against it, get it clamped, screwed, and make sure everything is level.
In addition to getting your cabinets wrapped up, we've also been working on our interior doors. We ordered 8 of these pre-hung units with jammer flat already in place. So think about these, they're also pre-worn and pre-drilled, so it can save a lot of work in the end. Installation is pretty straightforward. First thing you want to do is make sure that your rough opening is good and clean. Then take the door off the hinges and hinges off the jamb, and then mark off the key block. Then cut the jamb and opening, knock about 1/4 inch off the subfloor and centered. Hold the snuggles and shims at the top of the nail hinge corner. Next, focus on folding up the hinge cut, adjusting as needed, and shimming at the bottom behind each hinge. Always doing the shims and pairs to the jamb system. Then we can install the hinges and rehang the door. And now the goal is to check the margin between the door and the jamb, and adjust the latch side of the jamb as needed to make that margin equal all the way around. That involves more shimming and nailing, again, working the edge until it's straight and solid. Both the doors and jambs are cherry, and we're going to be seeing those matched cabinets later on. There are 11 different wood species that you can choose from here, including oak, pine, and a pine. Door, which is really popular. But there are a couple dozen different styles that you can choose from here. You can find those either online or in the store. Anyway, at this point, we're only going to hang 7 to 8 doors. We're going to hold off on that wrapping door until we have all of the floor tile laid. It's going to be a lot easier to set that jamb on top of the tile rather than cut the jamb and slide that tile underneath.
Alright, so we're picking up speed as we move into the finish work. All of our cabinets are measured for tops, so we're in real good shape there. We're starting to work our way through 220 lineal feet of base and 520 lineal feet of door and window casing. This is beautiful cherry material. This will eventually be stained up in the same color as the cabinets. I'm working on that while Dan here, or maybe that, those are going to try to bang these.
Alright, we've got some really nice tiles on here in the kitchen and the bathroom. You saw the show last time, we already done quite a bit of work to get this already. We had some cracking and the original slab.
Little leg.
Wavy surface. So what exactly did we do trying to tile that? So the first thing we did was have Bucky roll out so we can fix crack isolation membrane everywhere the tiles go. Once that's cured, we can move down the electric floorboarding mat. And we got under. And now that the cabinet's all done, we are ready for the final layer of protection. It's happy to my second tile.
Lonely boy.
Tile membrane, and it goes down.
Hey, lonely boy.
And even though it kind of looks like fabric, you can use it as an
You're my singer, aren't you?
wood or OSB instead of concrete back and mortar. And it has kind of a cement feel, so the mortar is going to stick to it really, really well. And if it is cracked, it's got
Easter Petey.
Another good crack isolation membrane.
Brownie man.
Okay. Now this is 32 inches wide, and you're overlapping by 2 inches, plus a little bit up the wall, right?
Mini skirt, you're too little.
Exactly. Now, air bubbles, right? This is pretty straightforward. straightforward stuff. Once the first piece is down, the next piece is a little bit trickier, so we want to make sure that it's overlapping by a couple inches. And we'll lay that down, and then we are ready to tile.
Well, we have two openings down here to get jambs and casing. All the other doors we use is strictly casing. Your typical door, you use three pieces of casing, with the head piece going on first, and the side piece is wired into that in a 45-degree angle in the corner. Now for a case opening like this, the other door is a little different. Here we're using 1x8 interior for jambs. It's a lot easier to build on the floor, get it all tacked together, then you can just tilt it up in a position like this. Now the key is, once you get it up, you want to make certain that you're flushing it out on both sides. I know this framing here is fairly plump. I'm going to leave it out just a little bit. I want to get it raised up just a bit so that we're up above where the carpet will be going. Like so. And then once we're fairly sure that we're in the right spot, we get everything shimmed up and get it nailed into position. The whole point here is we want to get the head jamb just kind of wedged in.